Presenting you guys a small video regarding my observations on the moon. It's a topic that has interested me more or less throughout my entire lifetime, but as of late, the last 2 months or so, it's become more of a vested interest. So here I'm going to give a small explanation regarding what I've learned so far and why I believe that the moon is probably the simplest and probably even the most educational object that either beginners or experts can learn about our night sky. So, for one, the moon is pretty much the only object that just about anybody can easily identify. Its visibility changes shapes every month. Now, the moon itself, of course, is always as is, but from our perspective, it always changes every month, which I find gives us makes it easier for even amateurs to appreciate the changes that our night sky can pose. It also is one, and it's also the fact that so it's also one of the few objects that can also be easily documented over a prolonged period of time, because other stars, I mean, if you're like advanced enough in the subject, you can probably observe stars up in the night sky, but the moon instead is one of those objects that you can easily identify without having to really think too much about it. So it's easier to document its patterns, its orbital period, and lunar phases, and all the other things along with it. So here's a picture that I actually took on. The picture on the right is the picture I took on the night of October 2nd, 2025. So it was actually the first night that I had gone out, and it was very cloudy, so you could see a little bit of clouds here. You could see a bit of lighting shining back and forth, the lunar, and then you could see a row of houses. There would have been a roadway here, but you can't really see it, and a field with some trees. And here's the sketch on the left. Unfortunately, my sketching abilities are, when it comes to complicated objects of this nature, aren't my specialty. So I hope viewers forgive me. But here you can see the dark shadow over the left side of the moon. The moon here. This down here, the little stripes would have been the grass. Here, as you can see, a kind of a roadway. House is the clouds and the trees. And here, I also did some sketches based on my moon log info regarding some of the shapes that the moon had taken throughout the month. So you can see like the full moon here on the night, I believe, of October 6th at 11:47 p.m. And then you can, and that's for the October row, and then here's the November row. The last one, I'll admit I haven't seen it in person yet because that date hasn't yet arrived, but as my project is intended to go on until November 30th, and I assume I will be there for that. And the astronomical websites have all agreed that this moon is going to be almost completely full, but not quite starting on that date. So that's a reason I took it upon me to just use my common sense discretion and just sketch it for just the sake of simplicity, I suppose. So here are some of the references. The one of them is the Farmer's Almanac. The second is the from the Canadian Space Agency, and then the third one, inciting the first image in slide 2, is from the NASA Science website regarding lunar phases. So anybody wants to read up on those are some basic resources that are available. In the coming weeks, I'm going to be doing a much more detailed and advanced presentation. This has just been a visual summary, so when the time comes for the next step in this learning process, I hope I'll have more information readily on hand for everybody. And yeah, so I'll see you all then. All right, thank you. Goodbye.